Hello everyone, my name is Spoonmuppet and welcome back to another episode of How to Survival. Last time I showed you how to build an automatic chicken cooker and an AFK fish farm. Very simple, very helpful, and that sorts the issue of food, which is probably the biggest issue you'll face at the beginning of the game, so get that sorted as soon as possible. Anyway, today we are going to be taking quite a big step from these tiny little farms. We're going to be building a slime farm. So if you don't know how to make one of these, then you're going to need to get the website up called Chunk Base. You're going to need to find slime chunks, and then you're going to need to type in the seed that you want to find the slime chunks in, where it says type seed here, as shown on screen now, and it should come up with all the slime chunks in your world. So as soon as you find the chunk that you want to use, you want to mark it out, and then you want to dig it all the way down to Y level 10, so I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so when you dug out your entire slime chunk, it should look a bit like this. Now that is the hardest part done, I'd say. Normally by now you should have diamond tools. Once you've got all of this stuff done, you should with no doubt have a branch mine or something. So yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult to dig out one chunk. Larger slime farms, however, they are more difficult, but this is a simple one chunk mod. This is a one chunk one. So now what you want to do is you want to grab some blocks, and you want to place in some platforms every 3. So come 3 off the ground there, and just make this all the way out to about here. So you've got 3 blocks on the end there. So it should end up looking like this. Once I've just filled it in, I'll just do a little time lapse here. So there you go, it should look a bit like that. Now you want to repeat this all the way up until you hit Y60. So I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so now you have your platforms in. Also earlier I did say do it all the way up to Y60. No, do it up to Y40. In 3s it should take you up to Y38 like it does here. So we're at Y10 down here, and then if you do all the layers correctly, your top layer should be at Y38 like this. You should see slime spawning. You may need to kill them off as you're doing the rest of the farm. But yeah, the next thing that we're actually going to be doing is I'm going to get some magma blocks, and I'm going to get some rails and powered rails, and then some redstone blocks to place the powered rails on. Minecart with a hopper and chest like that. So you're going to want to place the magma blocks running all the way along here, and you're going to want to do them 3 thick, so it should be like that all the way along. So I'll just do a quick time lapse of me doing that. There you go, all the magma blocks are in place now, and slimes may start jumping onto them, and yeah, that should be working. So now you want to dig out like I am here. Then you want to dig 2 or 3 here, and just clear yourself out a little room. I'd say make it 3 blocks tall, like this, except make sure that you cover up any air gaps there. So I'll just dig out one more layer. Ooh, lava there, that's not what you want. So yeah, you should have a little room here now, and then you want to place yourself a double chest here. Then you want to place yourself a hopper, and then you want to just dig yourself a little trench here so that you can clear all the blocks underneath the magma. So you've got this. I'll just do a little time lapse of me clearing this out as well. There you go, all done. Now you want to add a powered rail here, and then you want to come across 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then also place a redstone block there. So powered rail there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, redstone block, powered rail, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, redstone block, powered rail, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, redstone block, powered rail, and so on. And then when you get to here, you want to place another rail there, so you should have 6 rails coming along, and then powered rail up there, and then you want a regular rail there, and then you want to just dig out a few more blocks here. So take it back another 3, add a hopper there, hopper there, hopper there, 2 more regular rails there, and then a powered rail at the end with a redstone block there. So this should mean that when you place your minecart with a hopper down, it should take off, start moving around, and then come back, and that should be picking up all of the drops that land on the top here. So yeah, also there is a small bug in Bedrock Edition actually. Replace that redstone block with a block and then have a lever. That actually also makes this farm toggleable if you want to turn it off. So there you go. Now you want to replace your magma block there. Now I recommend that you add some kind of bubble elevator or ladder going all the way up to the surface. That makes things a lot easier so that you can get down to your storage room. It's down there. So you have your slime chunk here, go down this hole, storage room. So yeah, now that should be picking up all the drops and putting them in this chest. What you then want to do is create something that will lure in all of these slimes. So we want them to get lured onto the magma block. So this does actually work. This is technically a working slime farm now if the slimes jump off of their own accord like that one just did then. So yeah, you want to place a row of blocks here. Make sure you can access your storage room in some other way, and then you want to come to the very center of the chunk, so that's here. You should have an equal amount on either side. Dig out 2 like that, and then 3 blocks and 3 blocks. Then you want to grab yourself some fence, and actually for this first layer you want to dig out them and them as well, and then you want to place fences going all the way along there. And then, oh for goodness sake, and then you want to get yourself a snow golem there. So now the slimes should be attracted to the snow golem like this one is here. So as you can see, it jumps towards it and dies on the magma, and then that slime would eventually get picked up by the hopper minecart. So as you can see, these ones are now being lured into this this snow golem like that, and all of those should eventually get picked up by the hopper minecart, as you can see there. So now you want to place a snow golem on every layer. So this may be quite fiddly in survival, difficult to do, and you just want to place 2 regular blocks there, 2 blocks up there, 2 blocks there, pumpkin, and then like that. So now any slimes that spawn on this layer will also be attracted to it, and you just want to do that with every layer, so I'll be back once I've done that. So there you go, I've installed all of the snow golems and all the layers. So now any slimes that spawn on any of these layers, now if they spawn right at the back here, then they won't be, the golem won't pick them up, but that's okay because they do eventually make their way over there. It's a slight inefficiency, but this is a very simple slime farm. It's meant to not really be the most efficient, but as you can see, there you go, it started jumping towards it a bit, and now it can see it, and now it's pathfinding towards the golem, and it will eventually jump off as it tries to get to it, and either die of full damage, or if not that, then down here on the magma. Occasionally that can also be an issue where the fence gates get in the way. A way to solve that is actually to replace the fence gates with full blocks, like that, and then put trapdoors on top, so the slimes can't actually reach the snow golem, but things still see it and can still pathfind to it. So as you can see, if these turn into baby slimes now, that's another issue. Yep, they are seeing the snow golem, so you want to make them bottom slabs, not trapdoors. So yeah, that works. The video I recorded for my outro corrupted, so you're going to have to put up with the black screen and me saying, thanks for watching, join my Discord server. If you don't have Discord then you're sad. Alright, see ya, bye.